Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not.
All right. I am very, very, very excited to have my favorite current NFL player, Derrick Henry, King Henry, on the podcast today. Derrick, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate it.
This is very exciting for me because honestly, I love watching you play every Sunday. I need you to explain how you do it because I feel like you're like supposed to be playing in a league that's better than the NFL, and everyone else is just trying to keep up with you. But Derrick joins us on behalf of Dr. Teal's, the popular Epsom salt soak used by professional athletes to ease body aches and sore muscles. Derrick uses Dr. Teal's as part of his routine to speed up muscle recovery after a big game of grueling practice. This season, Derrick, along with George Kittle and Aaron Donald, have launched a social media campaign with Dr. Teal to show fans how they can recover like a professional athlete. So tell us a little bit about this collaboration.
Yeah, definitely happy to collaborate with Dr. Tills. I've been using it before I collaborated with them just to help my body get back under me. We know that's important, especially in my position because we get hit a lot, and it definitely, helps me recharge my body, recharge my muscles, get all that soreness out, have me ready for preparation for the next week when I'm practicing, get ready for a game. So if you haven't used Dr. Tills, I definitely and highly recommend that you use it to, relax and, get your muscles back under you if you play sports or, or exercise or anything like that.
Well, I would argue that most people are bouncing off of you, but I guess, there's a little bit of impact involved either way. So you broke national high school rushing records, Heisman winner at Alabama, all-pro running back, and you're kind of with a legacy organization at the running back position. Chris Johnson, Eddie George, Earl Campbell. What's it like just being in an organization that has a legacy like that at your position?
I love it. I watch all those guys, so it's kind of cool, being able to watch those guys and then playing for an organization, hear about the great things they did and also saw the great things they did, and then getting to meet those guys. So it's like a kid in a candy store. It's the coolest thing in the world.
So you had 264 yards, 2 touchdowns, 52 receiving yards, a game-winning play against a battle against Houston this weekend. What does it feel like getting a win like that? Like, how do you feel after? I mean, it's an overtime win. Houston gave you all they could. What's that feel like?
Just happy to be 5-0. It's the division opponent, so we all familiar with each other, so we know it's gonna be a big game, and they always play tough and always play us tough, and Deshaun, he's great at what he does. So, we're happy to, finish with the ball in our hands and, us getting a win at the end.
Yeah, Deshaun did not seem too happy that you guys are going to get the ball first there.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, you guys are 5-0, and I got to be honest, the national talk around the Titans, I don't think we really give you guys a lot of credit, and you're playing amazing football. So, what's the attitude like around the team? Because you're not getting in the conversations yet, and I think that this weekend will kind of solve that because you're going to be playing the Steelers, which we'll talk about in a second. But what's the attitude around the team? Obviously, you guys are 5-0 and feeling great, but the talk is still around the Ravens and the Packers and the Bucks and the Chiefs.
We like it that way. Keep it that way. Keep us the underdog, and we'll just keep working. That's what we like. Expect nothing from us, and we just keep working and week by week and improving. So we like it that way, the underdog mentality. That's how we like to approach everything.
So I watched a lot of Ryan Tannehill. I'm a Dolphins fan and a Steelers fan. So I watched a lot of Ryan Tannehill, and I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback have one reputation and kind of assessment and then go to another organization and be what he's doing there. So what's your assessment or your opinion of Ryan Tannehill? Because whatever he was with the Dolphins, he ain't that now. And maybe that was Gase, and he's with Vrabel now. It's a different situation. I think you play a huge role in his success as well. But what do you think of Ryan Tannehill and his development?
I think it's just sometimes you just need to, I guess, a brand new start, being another system, and I think it just fits him well. It's a perfect situation, and he's been balling. That's all I can say. He has just been balling. The Ryan Tannehill in Miami ain't the same Ryan Tannehill in Tennessee. So whatever they want to say, Ryan been balling. It's time to start that MVP campaign for him.
Well, speaking of the MVP talk, he's definitely not the same. He's definitely not the same Ryan Tannehill. I'm with you there. But there's a lot of MVP talk for you. What does that sound like to you? Like when you hear that people are saying that you could be the MVP of the league?
I wouldn't say right now. It's too early. I had one. It was a big game. Just keep working, keep improving. The guys who are definitely in the conversation need to be in the conversation. I'm just gonna keep working. I mean, I don't think I'm deserving of it. And at the time, I'm just gonna keep working.
Well, I would disagree. I think you should be in the MVP conversation.
I
And
appreciate it.
I thought that you were really the heart and soul of the team last year. And I do think that you have a different feel this year. Last year, I think there was a little bit of a lightning in the bottle kind of assessment of you guys. And you've been so consistent this year. And I think really have taken the next step up. But who's the leader? Like, who's the vocal leader? Is it you? Is it Ryan? Like, who's the guy in that locker room that's really like the pulse of the team?
Well, I would say Ryan and Kevin Byard, they definitely speak up a lot. As a quarterback, I feel like you have to be a leader. And Ryan does that. He communicates with us. Whenever he feels like he can speak up, he definitely does that. The same thing with KB. I feel like they're both the generals on both sides, and they do their job very well as being leaders and at their positions.
Mike Vrabel is all over the place right now because he pulled a little move there at the at the end of the game.
Yeah.
What's Coach Vrabel like?
Well, Coach Ray played in the league a long time, won Super Bowls, played at a high level. So he's been in football for a long time, and been in the NFL, for a long time. So, he's very smart. He studies. And he makes sure we're well prepared, the whole team, from the coaching staff, and make sure that we all know the situation, things we need to do in the game. So that's just him really. That's just Coach Vrabel. Loves football 24/7, 365.
So you guys are going into a really big matchup this weekend. You're undefeated. The Steelers are undefeated. So one, can you take it easy on them? First of all, just take it easy on my Steelers. And what are
Make it easy on me.
So what's the game plan, but what's your attitude going into this week? The Steelers have a really good defense, obviously, and are playing well as well.
Yeah. Eat my Wheaties and buckle my chin strap tight. Make sure my cleats are tied tight and my pads and everything is on the correct way. This is gonna be a physical matchup.
Do you have a pregame routine?
No, I just do the same things. I'm kind of superstitious a little bit, so I have to do I have to do the same thing all the time. So yes, I do have a program routine. I don't know. It just I have to I feel like I'm thrown off.
I'm the same way. I'm weird about it. Like
Yeah.
I like to park in the same parking spot. I eat the same thing for breakfast every day. Obviously I'm not going into a matchup against the 5-0 Steelers, but I got a job to do every day.
I
But I
feel
get
you.
weird. Like if I do something like I wore a cloth mask yesterday. I always wear the paper ones into work, and I wore a cloth one, and I just got weird. Like as soon as I got to work, I was like, I need to put the paper one on.
Yeah,
Like
I
it just
feel you. I feel
can't
you. I
can't,
definitely feel you. I'm the
can't change
same
up
way.
the mojo.
Yeah, I'm the same way on game day.
So do you do like the old track move where you eat like a big pasta dinner the night before, or are you like a light salad guy?
No, it's funny. I'm straight water and bananas.
Water
Water
and
and bananas.
bananas
Yes.
like the night before?
No, like the day, like night before. I mean, I don't try to eat too heavy. I don't really like. I gotta eat this the night before. No, but the day of is water and bananas. That's all I eat.
Is
Eat
that
and drink.
is the bananas for like cramps or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just superstitious. I have to stretch. I have to. It's a whole routine. It's a whole routine. So I make sure I get there just so I have enough time to go through my whole routine before the game.
So you have 3 career games with 200 plus rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. The only other players in NFL history to do that are Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, and LaDainian Tomlinson. So you're being mentioned with some Hall of Famers there, the greatest to ever do it. Do you feel like because I feel like your running style is so unique, partly because you're so fast, but you just look bigger. Like you're just bigger than everyone else and so fast. And each of those guys kind of had a very unique style in their own way. Do you compare yourself to other running backs in history and around the league, or do you feel like you just do your own thing?
Yeah, I try to do my own thing. I think those guys were good at what they do, and that's what made them special. And I was just just trying to do my own thing. It's definitely a lot of things I can pick from their game, but really I just try to have my own running style and do my own thing.
So I'm wearing a Kobe shirt today. You
There
posted
you go. Yeah, yeah,
you posted a video of a chain. You have a Mamba chain.
yeah.
Obviously, rest in peace, Kobe. The Lakers just won the championship against my Heat. Are you a Kobe fan or a Lakers fan?
Uh, I'm a big Kobe fan. I mean, I've been a Kobe fan since I was a little kid. But I'm a Laker fan as well. But this Kobe is one of my favorite athletes of all time. So I'm a mentality Kobe. I'm all that. Love Kobe. Love 2-4, 8, the whole thing. I'm Kobe to the death.
What is Mamba mentality to you?
I think this perseverance, hard work, always wanting to be the best no matter what. Um, Never satisfied. I could go on and on because even when I say those words, I can just see Kobe, when he played, or just seeing videos of Kobe at practice, and just so motivating to see how great somebody was and still want more, never satisfied at the top of the mountain, and still hungry, and that's somebody, you being an athlete and playing sports, that I don't think it gets no better than that as far as somebody being a role model. And I definitely try to carry that Mamba mentality every day. I actually have a pair of Kobe's that like you sent me, that they released this year, and they have like a note that you can write for yourself as far as what you think my Mamba mentality is, and I have it in my locker that I look at every day.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. Well, thank you so much again for joining us. I really appreciate it. I really do talk about you a lot because I really enjoy watching you play. I think you play with such a unique style. You're just a little bit of old school toughness, but just speed, and it's just unstoppable. So I'm really happy for you guys. I'm glad you're playing well. I'm not gonna say I hope you have a bad game against the Steelers, but just just give them a little break, just a little break. Eat like one less banana. No, but but best of luck to you for the rest of the season. You absolutely deserve MVP votes this year, and did last year. So thank you again for joining us. And you can also soak up. See what you guys did there. Some social media videos on Instagram at Dr. Teals, the leading personal care brand, helping athletes ease body aches and sore muscles, plus help speed up recovery time. Thank you so much, Derrick. King Henry,
Thank
everyone.
you. Yes, sir. That's, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, and y'all take care.
You too.